basically, Microsoft said, all we did was we said we would spend $2.5 billion with you if you ever built the thing. Like we commit to buy $2.5 billion worth of compute from you.
Mm-hmm. So essentially they went to Microsoft and they were like, if we can take this scaffolding place, buy it, which we still haven't done, and then build the supercomputer on it, then you'll give us $2.5 billion worth of investment.
Yeah,
and Microsoft said, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah.
They took the printout of the email saying, yeah, okay, sure, to the government, and the government went, holy shit, Microsoft's going to invest £2.5 billion or like dollars in like our sovereign, our blessed economy.
November. I hate to say, yes, that's exactly what happened, but yes, that's exactly what happened.
Jesus Christ!
It's like when a celebrity likes one of your posts, and you sort of and you think that like they're your best friend now, and no one can tell you otherwise.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I'm boys with Rob Delaney. I met him once, basically. Yeah.
That's so embarrassing to be that desperate for any good news or any investment that you get fooled by the sort of like tunnel painted onto the wall.
Rob Delaney actually did say that if I could build an AI supercomputer, he would invest £2 billion of his own money into it. And so...
we should get going. I know a scaffolding yard that doesn't currently have a supercomputer on it. Maybe we can start there. But this raises a lot of questions I'm going to walk through answering. Namely, how did this happen? And more importantly, why did the government let it happen and who benefits? I can answer most of them and make some educated guesses for the rest. So we're going to kind of move beyond the Guardian article a bit here, which is mainly about, hey, this company doesn't seem to exist. And the government seems to have misrepresented how much it does exist and then never audited it, never looked into it. They could have checked the land registry. Like, it was public information that NScale did not own this land. But no one checked because no one wanted to, like, why ruin a good headline? So this is the corporate history of NScale. NScale starts life as the brainchild of two Australians, former miners, not like we're all former miners, but former people who mine, Josh Payne and Nathan Townsend. Payne is our main man here because Townsend left a couple years ago. Hilariously, this article was published in Incorporated magazine on March 9th of this year. So like 2 days before it was revealed to be kind of nothing. This former coal miner messaged a CEO on LinkedIn. Now his AI startup is worth $14.6 billion. He got a LinkedIn success article written about him in Incorporated magazine.
Wait. So you're telling me that these guys, they came out of a mine, saw daylight for the first time in however long, realized, sort of apprehended instantly the world around them is based on scams. Those scams are focused on pretending that you can build God. And then went, oh, these are all like fucking business success idiots. If I just message them on LinkedIn being like, hey, can you endorse me for building God with scaffolding? One of them will do it. And they did.
You've missed a couple steps, but again, more or less right. Yeah. You've missed a couple steps that you have no way of knowing about yet. But yes, that is basically correct again.
I feel like I'm doing well in the tutorial groove.
Basically, before launching, this is from Incorporated magazine, before launching NScale in 2024 and moving from Australia, again, none of these people are like, hey, how come this thing launched in 2024 is like the UK's sovereign data provider? That's weird.
It's like really funny to be like, oh, I've been doing real work by accident, and I've accidentally figured out that like instead all of the money's in fake work. You know, I've just been hewing coal out of the thing to kill the planet with, but instead we can kill the planet way more efficiently by doing less.
So this next sentence is sort of, I think, one for Hussein, designed in a lab for Hussein.
Ready to go.
He worked in coal mines where long shifts left stretches of downtime he filled by reading entrepreneurship books such as The 4-Hour Work Week and listening to podcasts.
Amazing. Yeah, great.
This is okay. Right.
Yeah,
everything evil comes from Australia. You know how all of the chuds like claim that now they're Nazis because of the like Gen Z boss and a mini Australian women in the office thing. Well, reverse of this, right? I am gonna institute the Red Terror because of the existence of the Australian coal miner CEO Secrets Diary podcast motherfucker who has moved from like one method of destroying the environment to the other.
Well, he actually had an interim method of destroying the environment before he settled on this one.
Of course he did.
So the first business he started was a recruitment platform that connected construction workers with jobs across Australia, which is how he got wealthy enough to then, because this happened during the cryptocurrency boom, to buy distressed data centers that were near sources of renewable energy and then lease them to Bitcoin mining companies. So he was taking up renewable energy capacity from the grid to lease data centers. He was a landlord for Bitcoin, basically.
This is the worst coworker energy I've ever seen on a human being.
And he never built a data center. They only bought distressed data centers, including in Norway, which is their only current operational data center. By the way, that's what he did is he sent a...
Imagine if a Norwegian guy was Australian.
Well, he sent the LinkedIn message to one of the wealthiest guys in Norway, the CEO of Aker Energy. Like, hey, why can't I take this data center over? We can use it for God stuff.
This is why you should always check your message requests, because sometimes it might be an Australian man asking you to endorse him for the concept of lutefisk.
So basically, there's the Australian energy company that is really the landlord to Bitcoin miners that's now data centers in Australia, or was. Then there's the Norwegian company, which is also in partnership to build Stargate Norway with Aker Energy.
Yeah, this is absolutely a case of sequentially chasing the bag, right? And as the sort of capital hunted around for some bullshit that it could make the new frontier, it has been sequential bags. Yep. First it was crypto, and first it was your sort of like, regular .com shit. Then it was crypto. Now it's AI. And this guy has been chasing after all of them, and it's paid off for him every time. How could you not be a scammer in this market? We are idiots for like having any basic sense of morality. We could have been coining money.
All we needed was we just needed to have a data center.
We did this thing, right, of like chasing whatever the current thing is and rebranding our company as a way of following it cynically, as a joke to open the podcast with, right? Remember the week we became a SPAC?
Oil warehouse.
If we had done that for real, we would be trillionaires right now. And the government would be meeting with us going, trash future SPAC and oil warehouse seem like they've got their shit figured out. We're going to loudly trumpet their credentials to everyone.
Honestly, oil warehouse would probably float right now. I think they would come see. I mean, we could be like, we would be walking in head to toe Viberg boots. Nothing but Viberg boots.
Oh my God.
A gown made of Viberg boots.
You've been looking at Viberg boots, haven't you?
I haven't. So the British version of NScale, which is NScale Global Holdings, is only incorporated on the 29th of May, 2024. So this homegrown AI champion is an Australian-Norwegian joint venture that doesn't involve any British people and consists of a fucking P.O. box. Basically.
Oh, rack off me fucking s'more, brod.
So Peter Kyle from the Department of Science, Innovation and Technology meets with NScale, the NScale CEO.
Yeah, just a regular, ordinary, homegrown Australian-Norwegian accent, I detect.
On January 8th, 2025, 5 days before the AI action plan I quoted on January 13th. And that this AI action plan name checks him multiple times. The only other organizations meeting with Kyle are like Google, Microsoft, OpenAI.
Oh my God, they did the Assassin's Creed 1 social stealth. They folded themselves into the center of a group of monks and just walked past Peter Kyle's sort of mental security.
It's incorporated on May 29th, 2024 with no presence in the UK. 8 months later, it's one of our leading AI companies.
Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, one Australian-Norwegian man.
Yeah.
These are the greats, the titans.
And also a lot of this is actually well covered in Computer Weekly as well.
I compute way more often than that.
You're like a supercomputer.
It's a homegrown computing superstar. Like I say, only it's the British subsidiary of an Australian-Norwegian venture with a board of directors based almost exclusively outside the company. And also it never grew, built, or did anything here. And the funny thing is, each time NScale is name checked, it goes for more money and its valuation goes up.
Yeah, of course it does, because the government, like the government that issues the money, is putting out something being like, these guys, solid gold.
Yeah, genuinely. And it goes further than that even. But NScale gets 6 days after that speech, they go for a Series A funding, and now they're worth $600 million.
But a Series A funding for what? Because they haven't bought a scaffolding yard, which you don't need hundreds of millions of pounds to do.
Oh, of course. This is because they're eventually going to need a lot of money to build God, and nobody wants to miss out. But also, if you think about it,
They haven't even decided where they're gonna like park next to the building where they build God.
They haven't even got the parking.